Where your mouth been?
when you meet somebody, or even just like a regular like person like you've had sex with several times, is it okay to tell that person, oh, I'll be right back, let me just wash up?
Hell yeah, I think so, most definitely. It ain't no problem with saying that. If you come in from a long night and you saying that, let me go in the bathroom and make sure I'm good before, we get to it.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody come in from the club and they don't want to wash that thing up, then you already know y'all not fucking at the end of the night. I've had a situation where we've been out and we come in and it's okay to be kissing, touching, and all this extra shit. But the person put my hands in their pants, and of course I'm gonna smell it. But at the same time, we've been out all night.
Wait, they put their hands in
They put my hands in their pants. Yes.
And you smelled it.
Yeah, I smelled it after I got done doing what I was doing. But you could tell that thing has been there all day. Like,
What was the smell like?
When the pussy had been sitting in the panties all day, it's all matted together. That shit all lean to the side just a little bit.
Looking all mad.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I felt it. Like, I'm good with my hands, so I already know what I'm feeling. So it's like, okay, I ain't tripping.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, I'm here. You're not gonna wash my hands at the end of the night and wash them thoroughly, so the scent won't stick to it. I don't know what your body odor is like.
But then would you want to put your mouth in that? Like,
That's why I smell my hand. And I could tell that's some all day pussy. Like, it's been there. You ain't wash your ass all day. But you felt like it was good enough for you to put my hands down there. You was comfortable enough to put my hands in your pants.
yeah.
That's not cool.
I just don't know. Like, I feel like you could literally smell yourself. Like, if you haven't taken a shower all day and you...
But okay, it was liquor involved. So, liquid
Still,
courage.
I swear, I kid you not, it's still in the back of my mind. Like,
That'll be not the back. That'll be on the front of my mind. If I'm coming from a bar, coming from a club, whatever.
yeah, the first
I want
thing
to make sure that I'm
think,
fresh.
Even if I do go to the guy's house, like, okay, I have a booty call. Go to his house. First thing I say, let me use your restroom.
Yeah, I mean, if your intent is to be fucking at the end of the night.
Even if I had drinks, like couple drinks, like, let me use your restroom. That's the first thing that comes to mind, because I'll be so fucking like awkward for somebody to just be smelling something down there, just like, I don't know. First off, it's not supposed to be smelly, but once you out, you've been dancing, you out.
Yeah,
in the
your
club,
juices start to
and you
flowing,
just
you're
doing
sweating a
certain
little
things,
bit.
You're sweating, like, right. So you would want to wash up. Like, what makes it okay to just like, I'm feeling in the moment.
Some people don't care. Some people don't care though. No,
True.
that's nasty. That's how people end up with that bump on their lip. It's like, nah, this ain't no STD. This is cool. This is just,
But what would be
allergy.
okay for you to get STD from somebody? Like, what would make it okay?
I don't think, okay, so let's start out here. Nothing is really okay for you to get an STD, but if y'all have that type of lifestyle, it's an open relationship, you already know he fucking around, she fucking around with somebody else, and you already know shit gonna happen. Shit can happen. If anything go wrong, it can go wrong.
Yeah.
So it's like, if that's your lifestyle, you're in love with this person, but y'all have an open relationship, or this is the closest connection you have to being in love with somebody, and y'all have an open relationship, or y'all share body parts of somebody else that's, outside or whatever, they can go fuck somebody else if they wanted to, and they come back with an STD and they give that shit to you.
But let's say if you don't have that open relationship with
Oh
somebody,
no, it's
right?
out the door. You fucked up.
So you don't have that open relationship with somebody.
I might kill you.
You still giving them like the world. You give them whatever they need, and they still feel the need to like step out because they want something new. I don't know. Like, how would you feel?
If
that
if
it'll be
somebody
like
gave me an
hurt
STD though,
and
oh, that's
yeah,
heartbreaking.
like that's just
That's heartbreaking.
yeah.
Now if it's curable, okay. Whew. I dodged the bullet. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, what if it's something that you can't get rid of?
Right.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. But if you can get rid of it, then that's like somebody cheating on you, and you just move on.
Yeah.
But that shit gonna hurt if it's something that you can't get rid of.
Right.
But okay, so question for you: if you in love with somebody and they actually gave you something that's uncurable, it's just something you gotta deal with and you gotta live with it, and you found out they didn't cheat, but they've had it. Just say, what is it? Herpes? Is it herpes?
Mm-hmm.
It's uncurable, but you can still have a life without it. I mean, with it. And as long as you're not flared, like you can still, whatever. So just say you fuck with somebody who had it, and y'all been getting busy the whole time, good timing, I guess, and then bad time, y'all came in one night from the club. I mean, and you caught it, and you know for a fact that it wasn't that he cheated, but y'all still madly in love. Would you stay with him, or would you move on? Because at the end of the day, now you contracted an STD, a virus that you can't get rid of. Like now you stuck with it, and potentially stuck with him. What would you do?
And now you would have I feel like if you leave that situation and go mess around with anybody, you could just pass it on to them.
What would you do?
And jeez,
Would you stay?
that'd be like a
Or would you leave?
hurtful situation, and I don't know. That would basically
Decisions.
based on how that person treated you.
That's what I'm saying. You're
And
madly
how-
in love with this person. Like y'all
I don't
good.
know.
Good. Y'all have no issues. And then you just go for a regular checkup and find out that you got something.
Damn.
And you know that you only can get it from this one person because you've only been with this
Been with
person.
that one person.
Of course you're gonna question him.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
you're
if
gonna
you know,
question him, and why you have so many questions, like why didn't you tell me
What
at
if you didn't
first?
know?
Like, how would you not know
they
though?
say I've read things that men can have something and not be detected for a while. I may be wrong, but when you catch something, the symptoms don't pop up until later. I've read that men can go.
And guys is not consistent with their checkup.
Yeah,
like
they.
females
Oh, that's
are.
one thing I motherfucking hate.
Because they not, and they feel like they don't need to go to the doctor for a checkup every 6 months.
I
which
hate it.
you
I
do
remember
need, because if
way
you fucking
back.
this, that, and third, you do need to go in for a checkup.
Both parties
and-
need a checkup.
Yeah,
Both
every
parties.
6 months, and they probably don't do it as
No,
much
they,
as.
they look at the female
you know.
like you my checkup.
And I'm okay.
Lord.
I'm okay. And knowing the female is not doing anything, and they telling you, oh, you need to go check up. Like,
I mean, if you think about it, that does make sense. But that's only if the nigga not cheating. If y'all only been together, y'all had to check up before y'all got together. If he's been faithful, you've been faithful. If you go get a checkup, then it could possibly be.
but then
Okay,
what is the
but-
possibility of having somebody to do a checkup before you get with them? Because that
y'all go
would be.
together.
Yeah, but before we get into intimacy, before we get into anything, I'm like, okay, go do a checkup. Let me see.
Y'all go together, and then y'all 3 months after that.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, y'all go
Like
together.
if we went
like,
together and did
y'all
the test
start
and
dating right
everything
now?
came positive, like, you know.
yeah, y'all,
I mean,
y'all
negative.
dating. Y'all just started
And then
talking.
we
Y'all
started
kicking it.
dating.
Y'all know things about to get serious.
What, 3 months or 6 months down the line, he haven't.
Yeah, that's why you go when y'all first started kicking it and y'all know
Mm-hmm.
things about to get serious. So y'all go, then
Mm-hmm.
3 months later, y'all go get another
Damn.
checkup.
Damn. That'll be like, really?
Yeah, that's a good thing.
No, I'm saying like if you the first time, like before you started messing with this guy, we did the test, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything came negative. He didn't have anything. And 3 months down the line, or
Something
6
pop up.
months down the line, something pop up.
But that's
Like,
not, that could still be before you. If you go
I
3
know.
months, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That
That
could
shit
be
hurt.
before you, and then you caught that shit. Like, how do you deal? You know, how do you deal?
Cry. Go run into I'm
That's not gonna solve anything.
It's not,
though.
but it'll help you get through certain things. Like I'm running to my mama, like, Ma,
Would I leave? I don't know.
it's just like a breakup. Like you probably leave for a moment in time, but then you think about it. Like you gotta be rational about it. Like, damn,
I already have it, and I don't want to pass it on to nobody else.
I do kind of love this nigga now.
I love this nigga. Like I'm feeling you. Like, what do you do? What do you do?
So you stay and work that shit out. Unless you
Do
find.
you stay?
I mean,
or
but
do
you know,
go?
with shit like that, there's a lifestyle. People who got AIDS, HIV. There's a website or a app for everything. So if you have, like, if you really have something serious like AIDS, HIV, you can go on a site where everybody on that site has the same disease or the same virus. You know, y'all just keep it in the family, which makes more sense. For real. I don't know if it's an app, but it's like a society. It's a
so
community.
Like, okay, so what would be the point if you already love this person and you already know
Because you
this
felt
person
betrayed.
has-
That's why you would leave. You felt betrayed. That's just like if a nigga had a kid on you. Like, what would you do? Everybody got kids.
That happened to me though.
I know, but I'm saying, like, you gonna go to a
happened to
community
me.
where niggas got kids or females got kids or whatever. Like, you just gonna, it's either you move on, you wanted a family regardless. So it's like, now you got one.
It
So then
all
you
depends
stay?
though. Like, okay, you got a kid. What are the circumstances? Like,
Between
what
you and
is the
this person?
situation between you and this person? Like,
Yeah.
would I have to worry about you going back, you know, sleeping with this person behind my back? It all depends on the
But-
relationship. Was it one night stand and it just happened? But some niggas gonna tell you it just happened regardless because they want to keep you around.
True.
And they also want to keep the baby mama around. So what do you do? Like, at the end of the day, you don't know really.
No, you just gotta go with it. I base everything off my gut feeling. If I don't feel comfortable,
Like,
I'm out.
you know, it's funny you said that because it's like I've had a situation that happened where, you know, I was feeling my gut and I'm like, this is what's going on with this person, and I confronted the person.
people don't follow them red flags,
and
but you should.
and he was like, no, this is not what's going on. Like, what do you have on this person? Like, and this person has nothing on you, and you know, nobody could take your spot. Nobody will be able to replace
It's what he was saying to you?
That's what he was saying to me.
You don't listen to that shit.
And you know, I had my gut feelings telling me like there's something going on, and just to happen to walk in on that person, like, and they was telling me like, oh, you everything that I've ever wanted, like, you complete me. I
They
don't
said this
need
within that
nobody
day,
else.
or they said this like before?
Constantly, like every day, every time I
I
mention
think that's
that
that's a
person,
red flag anyway.
every time I mention that person, and this this what would come up, like, you know, like this person has nothing on you, you know, you my number one, you. Okay, so if I'm your number one, that means there's a number two, there's a number three.
Selling your dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. How do you deal?
I'm out. Once that gut feeling makes me feel some, you know what? Once I feel that
But what
red
if
flag,
you're not so sure?
that's
Like,
what I'm saying. Once I feel that it's like an insecurity. Like once I feel that piece of doubt in my gut, then instead of me being 100% in, like that percentage is slowly dwindling down. So it's either like a lot of people, instead of just leaving, you know, you cover your tracks, which means that now you're gonna be going out on dates, you're gonna go talk and mingle with other people. So it's either you have a conversation and you make a decision from there, or you're gonna do like regular people do and just start dating because you don't feel like this nigga is all the way in. So you're just gonna do what he do. You just kind of follow suit.
but what if you in love with that person?
And you just gonna be a fool in love. You in love?
No.
You think you may be?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
You like a kid in a candy store right now. You sure?
Positive.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a hard one though.
I'm gonna drink to that.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you think about that one. That's a hard one though.
It is.
But the way that I deal with shit like that is, if you in love with a person, you know they dogging you out. My best coping mechanism to shit like that is, I deal with it because eventually you're gonna get tired. And it's like,
You saying you or
me,
the guy?
me personally. Goddamn. The way that I deal with shit like that is, I just deal and I just wait until I'm just completely over the situation. Like because once you know a person is kind of dogging you out, they doing things that they shouldn't be doing within a relationship, and you start to peep game. Like you start to recognize a lot of things that you didn't see because you were so blinded by love.
Mm-hmm. And then I also feels like you also like numb to the situation.
This is before, after.
And after, and it's just like you stay in that relationship just because you don't know why you stay and you don't know why you should leave.
No, that's what I'm saying. For me, if I know for a fact that I'm in love with this person, but I know for a fact that they cheated, they did this, they did that, I'ma stay there and I'm gonna continue to be faithful in the situation because I know.
Well, why would you though?
Because I'm not done with the situation. So it's like the longer you stay, the lower my feelings are for you. Like you're helping me get over you while I'm in the situation. So once I'm done, once I know for a fact, because if you say, okay, once that moment you know that you've been cheated on and you feel betrayed and you stay into that relationship, you're gonna feel betrayed every day up until that point. You're gonna try to change this person and say, okay.
Like you fed up.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, okay, you got caught today, which means that tomorrow you should be doing something different to make our situation better, right? Get us back on track. People don't do that. So it's like...
Yeah, it's like, okay, you got caught and you trying to, the guy is trying to make the situation better. But it only take them like 2 days. 2 days, when you give in, they forget about everything else.
They want to go back
Like
to
they
it.
go back to that same situation.
Because they feel like you over it. Like you forgot about it now, so I can go back to what I was doing.
We don't forget about it.
No.
It's in the back of our mind. Like, especially us females, like we think about this shit. Like, if you tell us something,
You forget what you don't forget.
it's in our mind all the time, 24/7. If you tell me that, babe, when I come home, we gonna go to dinner. That's what's in my mind. When you come home, you're gonna get in the shower and I'm gonna get ready. We're gonna go to dinner. don't change your mind on me when you get home and thinking like it's okay with me. It's not okay, because in the back of my mind, I was already set for dinner.
Nigga shit.
I don't know. It's just
That's what I call it. Nigga shit.
it's burning now.
You put the third one back up there.
Yeah, I did. So
But I feel like that's what everybody do. But at the same, when you do that, well, I do it a little different. Like I wouldn't cheat, but I would stay there until I'm done with the situation, until I know for a fact that I'm out. So that means when I leave, I'm leaving for good. I'm not leaving and coming back tomorrow because I miss you. I'm leaving because
I'm done. It's
completely
over with.
done. Yeah.
Me, the way I would do it is I would shut down everything.
What you gonna shut down for? Because a person come back tomorrow saying that, or 2 weeks from now.
I think that's my problem.
Yeah. What they come back 2 weeks from now saying that, okay, I apologize, I
Right.
love you, I'm so
And
in
then I
love
will
with you.
feel weak
and
all
I'm
over
done.
again. And I will start all over again.
Yeah.
And
They gonna come
Go
in,
right
give you
back
that,
to
give
the
you that
same
good,
scenario.
and you like, oh, I love him. Oh, he's so good.
no comment.
Oh, it was so good.
First off, I do not sound like that.
Oh, it was so good. Oh yeah.
All right. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I do be saying that. Shut
Oh,
up.
yeah.
You don't know me. You do not know me.
Yeah.
She don't know me. But anyways, I feel like that's the best way I could get over it is by shutting down everything. Like I will change my number. I will block the person just for me to not get in touch with that person, because I get so angry. Like, how could you? How dare you? I don't know. It's just me.
What if you blocking a person? What does that do?
It satisfies me.
For what? For that moment in time. It's not forever. That's just like blocking somebody on Instagram.
I be blocking them like
All they
in
gonna do
every social media, every platform, my phone, my email, everything. Like I do not want to hear from you.
But
then
that's still-
again, later on down the line,
Go
I
ahead.
will unblock them from something
For
because
what?
I want to
Why?
see.
Why?
I want to see what they say. Like
Why?
I don't
Which means
know.
that you're not done. That's why I'm saying you stay there until you're completely done. So you could be like, fuck you, nigga. All that extra shit.
like I'm over it.
Yeah.
Because I do not feel like, how can I put this? I do not want to feel like I'm begging you for your love. Like, I feel like I deserve better. Like, you know how many people that reach out to me that wants to get with
That don't
me?
matter, though.
Like,
That don't matter because
Yes.
I guarantee that the amount of people that reach out to you, once they get you, they probably do the same thing. So the amount of people that reach out to you don't mean anything because if you think about your younger days, like we ain't gonna talk about numbers, but I'm saying the amount of people that you had relations with and the situations were good, how many people you cheated on? Or how many people you dogged out and they did nothing to you? So if you think about today, how many people reach out to you and you know they're good people, but they probably just want to fuck because, you know, you fulfill a fantasy maybe sometimes. So it's like, what do? Do you move on to the nigga find them? Please.
I know.
Give me this thing. How many things you don't move like this though? Please tell me that. What moves when you try to put something in it? Give me this.
I don't know.
That's like The grass ain't always greener. Is what
On
it
the other
is.
side,
Yeah.
people always think like, you know, the grass is green on the other side. Like for example, if you're looking at
You
mine,
hit the inhaler.
yeah,
I inhale.
really.
Hell yeah. I had to open them lungs up.
When you look at my social media and everybody's like, hey, I want to get with you, I want to do this, and then the type of pictures that I post, people just be thinking like, oh, she's easy, and you know, I could just slide in her DM and
But you gotta think
slide
about the other
right
people that do it
into
too.
her
The people that
in
make it
between
easy for
her
them.
legs, and it's just easy, and she's just fucking John, Jeffrey, and whoever, you know, but not thinking like, hey, this chick don't want nothing to do with you. It's crazy.
But that's why it's so hard for the people that's trying to make everything different. The people that don't make everything easy for the next nigga, it's harder for them than it is for the people that's making it easy for them to do it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you saying that people that's in your DM saying that, like, just say for instance, they want to hire you for a job, but at the end of the day, they really just want to fuck.
You just wanna fuck, right? And
So I'm saying for you,
that.
that's gonna make it harder for them. Like you really don't want to fuck. Like you really just want to
I
work.
just wanna work.
You
I
gotta
just
think
wanna
about the people
want
that
a job.
really fuck for a job. It's more of them out there than it is you. So it's gonna be way more harder than you than it is for them. It's easier for them, not really, because they probably would never get the job unless they good at what they do.
I mean, they would if they fuck.
But how long would they last?
As long as they fucking.
Depends, because somebody could string you along for forever.
That's the thing. So they could string you along.
But
so
you won't get the top job. Like you won't be no.
they could get the top jobs.
You gotta be one fucking
Cause you,
ass person.
right? You gotta
Yeah,
like
that thing
a
gonna be
nigga.
more
I
out.
feel like a nigga like. Sometimes like it don't be taking much for a nigga to get satisfied. Like some people, I'm saying some people. I'm not saying everybody. I'm not saying everybody, but some niggas be like, ooh, like that done it for me. Like this is all I need right there. Just like.
But it could be a low budget guy, and you think that he's gonna be big in a year or so. But this man don't have the motivation. He just looks like it right now. He got the money right now, but he never makes it nowhere. But you didn't give this man all this pussy for nothing.
They don't care.
That's what I'm saying.
All they
so
know is like they took the chance.
So how much money? Cause I give some pussy away right now. I'm just playing. How far would you make it just by fucking this man on a daily basis?
They don't care because they're not only fucking that just one man.
That's too much pussy to be given away. Like that's supposed to be your golden ticket. That's not it.
It's not for some people.
That's not good. Like
It's
you can't
not.
just be. No.
For some people, it's not their golden ticket. It's like, I don't know. This is like my next gig. This is what I do to, you know, get paid. This is my money maker.
Your
To some
pussy?
people.
Your pussy?
Yes. To some people, it's like this is my money maker. This is how I put food on my table.
About your pussy?
Girl.
I buy a bottle of that. That ain't good.
I mean,
That's
to
it.
each his own, right?
You're right, but it can't be good to everybody then.
Of course, it's not for everybody. Everything is not for everybody. To each his own.
What does a whole pussy feel like?
I don't know.
Is it still tight?
I don't know. But
Is it
some
good?
niggas willing to fucking jeopardize everything for a whole pussy. Like, everything. Like, you'll have somebody that's in a whole relationship with kids and has a great job. Have a great job. And that is willing to throw out everything out the window for a hoe. Why? Just for that one night? One night
Maybe because they down for whatever, like they got your back, but
Got who back?
the person who
The hoe?
the man.
Wait, I'm
the
confused.
hoe has your back. That's why you